Hello, this is Lyra E. Bartolome and this is my tutorial about the pretest and post-test statistics. So the first thing we need to do is to paste the problem anywhere we want in this sheet. Paste ko muna. Let's see. Ayan. Wait. So in this problem, it says that the learners were given a pretest and post-test to determine the effectiveness of the teaching strategy employed. Test the significant difference at A equals 0.05. So in this problem, we are going to analyze the data and find if there is a significant difference between the mean score of the pretest and the mean score of the post-test. So let us type here the learners. Learner from 1 to learner 24. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then this column is for the scores in pretest. 18, 22, 19, 16, 16, 16, 16, 19, 34, 21, 19, 34, 21, 19, 22, 15, 16, 18, 21, 21, 26, 17, 18, 30, 14, 19, 23, 21. And the last column is for the post-test. 16, 19, 11, 16, 20, 16, 17, 23, 19, 18, 9, 11, 13, 28, 18, 13, 18, 13, 20, 10, 16, 19, 22, 19, 11, 19, 22. 20. Adjust lang natin yung konti. And then, center. Ayan, kompleto na ang data. So now we will set our null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So, ano po ba yung null and alternative hypothesis? So, in null hypothesis, it is is saying here that there is no significant difference between the mean score of the pre-test and the post-test. So in null hypothesis, the pre-test and post-test mean score are equal. Null hypothesis. Not significant. They are equal. So we can say in null hypothesis that the mean score in pre-test is equal or the same with the mean score in the post-test. Mean score in the pre-test. The same with the mean score in the post-test. See, x sub 1 and x sub 2 are equal. And then the alternative hypothesis. Dito sa alternative hypothesis, if we accept the alternative hypothesis or we rejected the null hypothesis, meaning that the mean scores of the two means are not equal or there is significant difference. Significant. It's either the mean score in the pretest is less than, greater than, or less than the mean score in the post-test. So the alternative hypothesis is the mean score in the pretest is not the same with the mean score in the post-test. And then ating mean score for the pretest is not equal. Let's insert the symbol for not equal. Okay. Not equal to the mean score in the post-test for the second mean. Now, in terms of the alpha or the p-value 0.05. Okay, now in terms of the alpha, which is equals to 0.05, if the p-value is greater than 0.05, we are going to reject the null hypothesis. And then, if the p-value is less than or equal to 0.05, we are going to accept the null hypothesis. So let us begin with the data analysis. Hanapin natin ang paired to sample formulas. Ang ating variable 1 is the scores in pretest. Kunin natin ang kanyang mean. And then the variable 2 is the post-test. Piliin natin ang output range para dito lang sa ating sheet na ito. Okay, so dito natin siya i-paste. Ilan ito? Wait lang, ayusin lang natin ang table. Bago tayo mag-improve. Ayan, as we can see, in variable 1 or the mean score in pretest, pati column lang nakalagay dito. Pretest, post-test. Ayan, as we can see, the mean score of the pretest is 20.04, while the mean score in post-test is 17.17. So as we can see, the mean score in the pretest is higher than the mean score in the post-test, meaning they are not equal. So let us check the p-value. Ang p-value niya ay 0.01. So sabi natin, if p-value is greater than 0.05, we are going to accept the null hypothesis. And if p-value is less than or equal to 0.05, we are going to reject the null hypothesis. So as we can see, ang p-value natin ay 0.01. So ang gagawin natin, we will reject the null hypothesis. Natin si null hypothesis. So what will be the conclusion in this problem? So now we can conclude. We can conclude that the teaching strategy employed were found to be ineffective since the mean score in pretest is higher than the mean score in the post-test.